The GED RLA extended response seems tough, but it's a skill you can build. Let's break it down. The GED RLA extended response is a source-based analysis task. You will read two short texts and decide which author presents the better supported argument. Your job is to explain that judgment using specific evidence from the passages. Your personal opinion on the topic is not what's being tested. The combined source texts will not exceed 650 words, and you have a separately timed 45 minutes to read the materials, plan your response, write the essay, and revise your work. Your essay is evaluated using an official 3-trait rubric. Scorers don't give a single grade. They assign a score of 0, 1, or 2 to each of the 3 traits separately. The first trait is creation of arguments and use of evidence, focusing on your analysis. The second is development of ideas and organizational structure, which covers how you build and arrange your points. The third is clarity and command of standard English conventions. Understanding these 3 areas is key to writing an effective response. The scores from the 3 traits are added for a total from 0 to 6 points. But here's the critical detail. That score is then double weighted. This means your essay can contribute up to 12 raw points to your overall RLA test score. Importantly, the official rubric does not give any single trait more weight than the others. Each one can contribute up to 2 points to your initial score. To prepare effectively, you should focus on balancing your skills across all 3 traits. Many test takers worry about rules that don't actually exist. First, the GED rubric does not require a 5-paragraph essay. A logical, well-organized response can score highly even without traditional paragraph breaks. Second, there is no mandatory word count. The official guidelines give descriptive examples like 300 to 500 words, but these are not scoring requirements. Focus on developing your analysis with sufficient evidence, not on hitting an artificial word or paragraph target. Quality of analysis always outweighs simple length. How should you use your 45 minutes? While there's no official minute-by-minute split, you can adapt this flexible plan. Spend about the first 9 minutes reading the prompt and texts, marking claims and evidence. Use the next 4 minutes to choose the better supported position and create a quick outline. Dedicate the largest block, about 23 minutes, to drafting your response. Crucially, save the last 9 minutes for revision. This final check lets you improve all 3 traits by strengthening analysis and fixing errors. Instead of forcing a rigid paragraph structure, organize your essay around the evidence. Start with an opening that states your judgment, which position is better supported and why. Then, dedicate units to analyzing the evidence. Present a detail from the stronger text and explain why it's convincing. Follow with a comparison unit, explaining why the other text's evidence is weaker. Add more analysis if needed, and end with a decisive close. This flexible, evidence-based framework helps you build a strong, focused argument. Now you know how the extended response is really scored and how to plan your 45 minutes. For more detailed guides, reusable sentence frames, and free practice questions that build your analysis skills, visit the full article on Open Exam Prep. Click the link in the description to keep learning.